Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your power message for Monday, Magical Monday. And it's not just a Monday, the start of a new week, but it's also a new moon in Pisces. So this is a real energy that brings in creation, motivation, the will to get things done, persevering, carrying on. I feel a real kind of triumphant energy flowing in around you where you know that you're going to be successful. You know that you can achieve your dreams. The light is at the end of the tunnel. And I feel you moving towards the end result or the end goal. You know, the end is in sight now and you're making changes. So this is also you reminding your divine feminine that if you're pulling back a little bit right now or being a bit distant, it's because you don't want to involve them in your drama as you deal with your stuff. So you're saying to your feminine, I'm just dealing with some stuff. I'll be back when I'm ready. And we will be triumphant. And that's the word they're giving me for you today. So I want to bring in the Psychic Tarot and I'm going to bring in the Sacred Union Oracle to see what you need to know. But I feel this is a day where you feel motivated to get things done. You were showing your feminine today without cards that you are coming forward. And I feel you may be showing this to your feminine through signs. So feminines, if you're cross-watching and you see horses or speeding cars or motorbikes, you know, fast-paced energy, even trains, movement, planes. It's a big sign of movement. You know, you may even be seeing the eagle today. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the divine masculine today? Wow, it jumped out there. And what's the masculine dealing with today? What do we need to be aware of? Thank you, angels. Wow, jumped straight out. So the energy we've got then is don't give up. So masculines, I feel you're saying to your feminine today, please don't give up on me because our desires are within reach. And whatever you're going through today, don't give up because you're nearly there. So I feel there's this triumphant energy where you are persevering. You are keeping going no matter what. And we've got, deception and envy. So you're taking the mask off. You're taking the mask off. So you're saying to your feminine today, you know, if I've deceived you in the past and worn a mask, that mask is coming off. And I love how we've got the green energy again here of Archangel Raphael. So I've really been picking up on this spiritual support. So you're feeling triumphant and strong enough to remove this mask and to show the world who you really are. You know, what they're actually showing me is, you know, when a superhero wears a mask, you know, such as, you know, kind of Superman is Clark Kent, or, you know, you've got to take the mask off. It's like they're showing me two things, okay? It's really like powerful and I get excited when they give me film references. But first of all, if anyone loves Grease 2, okay, I'm a big Grease 2 fan. Maybe you prefer Grease, but I'm a big Grease 2 fan. In Grease 2, you know, Michael is playing the cool rider, you know, and he's wooing Stephanie and he wants to show her who he is, but he daren't take his mask off because he's afraid that if he does, she's not going to want him anymore because he's this superhero. So he's showing this persona to the world that he's this cool rider, and really, as Michael, he's seen as, you know, a bit of a nerd, even though he isn't. He's a very intelligent man, but, you know, he isn't like him with the cool. He isn't a T-bird. He isn't him with the cool. But really, when he takes his mask off, Stephanie's blown away because she says, wow, I've got two for the price of one. She loves him anyway, and she loved him anyway. You know, she loved him anyway. And what they're showing me this with Doctor Who, because me and George are watching Doctor Who. And I saw, you know, at the weekend we watched an episode of Doctor Who with, it was called something Mysterio. But it was about this child that had ate this crystal, and the crystal had created all these superpowers within him, and he'd lived with it all his life, and he was actually a nanny for a woman he was in love with. He looked after a child and he was in love with her, and he didn't dare tell her. He'd known her since he was a kid, but he didn't dare tell her who he really was. There was also this superhero, and he, you know, he flew around and he was saving people and he wore this mask. But he was afraid to take off the mask and show her who he truly is because he thought, if I take that mask off, you may not want me. And the point I'm making here, and I know feminists are cross-watching, masculine, sometimes you don't want to take that mask off because you put on this persona of, they give me fear, like this fear, fear-free person, or, you may be doing a certain job or, acting a certain way in the world, and you're afraid that if you take your mask off, not only will you be vulnerable, but you're insecure about what that will mean, because you won't be able to hide anymore behind the person you were. But you aren't that person anyway, because you've already evolved and changed. So whatever you've been doing that may have caused a deception, to the world, you're now taking that mask off. You're saying, I don't want to deceive anyone anymore, and I envy people who are actually living that authentic life, and that's what I want to do. And I'm feeling between now and July, this is the energy of triumph. So between now and July, you're really getting where you need to be. You're moving forward, you're feeling strong. So you are preparing to mark your territory and say, this is where I truly belong. I'm going to, put my flag in the ground. They're showing me in the film Far and Away with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, where at the end they're running the race and they have to get the kind of flag and put it into their land. So they mark their territory. And masculines, I feel this is what you're doing. So between now and July, you're taking this mask off. You're going to apologise in a way to your feminine for deceiving people, for deceiving her. In other words, lying about your own truth, that you're a twin, or, that you are this spiritual being because you've just tried to get on with your life. But secretly inside, you've been going through envy because you envy people who are authentic and doing what they want to do. And you've been hiding and, not really living a lie, but you've been hiding part of yourself in your reality. So you're saying to your feminine today, please don't give up on me, because I am going to remove this mask. And Archangel Raphael is giving you the power to heal and to deal with any fear or struggle, because that's being released out of you. And that's what I'm feeling here. So you may be having heartburn today because it's been released out of you. But, you may also be having tension headaches, okay, where the temples are, because things are changing. And we're being prepared right now to, get ready for what's next. So I talked in the feminine reading about seeing through the illusion. You realising that there's a lot of deception in the world that's being pulled over your eyes in a way. Things you've seen out there in the world through television, which tells lies to your vision, or on social media, or things going on aren't what they seem. So you're actually seeing through the illusion of the physical reality, and it's bringing in power for you. So you're saying, please don't give up on me. We're so close to achieving our dreams. And I feel between now and July, a triumphant energy coming in for you, where you're taking off that mask and showing the world who you really are. And guess what? You may feel like vulnerable if you take that mask off, but really that's the true superhero. The true superhero is in you, no matter what mask you wear. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.